We've got Angela with her favourite toys in the pool. Some big muscle boys. Muscle boys have been donated by sea cleaners who do an amazing job cleaning up the Auckland Harbour. And they could get a bit of money for these sea boys, but they know how much fun the elephants have with them, and they're quite a durable, hard plastic boy, which is just perfect for these guys to play with. Blocking your guys' view over there. Angela's, she's 14 years of age, so she's quite young, just a young character in her sort of young teenage years. Burma's 38, so she's a mature female elephant. So both girls here, and they've got up until their early 20s. So Angela's still got a bit of growing to do. She's already hit the 3-ton mark. Burma's around about 3'2". And they can get anywhere around about 3 to 3,500 kgs. So they are big, but not as big as a male could get. They can get up to around about 5,500 kgs. So they can, vary in size. Angela's got some quite long legs on her, so she might end up being a bit taller than Burma.
There, over there.
Emma up the front is just having a look at Burma's teeth. You can see a big tongue sticking out there. She's giving her some rewards from her pouch on her side there. Elephants, they have 4 large molars, 2 at the top and 2 down the bottom. Angela's aren't quite the size of Burma's, so they get larger with age. Burma's teeth are, he's fully grown. She's on her sort of 4th, 5th set. So the elephants will go through 6 sets of teeth in a lifetime. After a while, they do wear down with all the fibrous food that these guys eat throughout the day. Being herbivores, they do graze out here on the paddock, on the grass. Spend a lot of time grazing out during the nighttime period. But we get quite a large range of different browse that we feed out throughout the day. So we've got a great horticultural team here. They head out and get a bunch of different browse for us. We do feed out a lot of bamboo. Being here in Auckland, we have a lot of bamboo grow around here. But these guys are designed to chew and to grind through that very hard food. So you can sort of picture big cane bamboo. It's very hard. It's actually very sharp stuff as well. But these guys, have had that makeup to actually eat through that hard food. So they use their feet. They've got 5 nails on the front. They've got 4 on the back, but they use the weight of their front feet as well, and those nails to crunch through the cane. And then that big long trunk of theirs, so they've got about 40,000 muscles in their trunk. They use it for a range of different things, but eating browse, or like Angela, playing with these boys here in the pool. They're very powerful animals. You see Burma up the front there is using that trunk to actually reach up nice and high, so you can see just how high they can reach with that trunk, which allows them not only to graze out in the grass, but then to browse up nice and high. You'll see on the tree where there's not much bark left on it. That's from Burma when we got them installed here, stripping the bark off it. Well, Angela's broken the boys, so there's 2 there that are still together.
Angelina.
Angelina, she absolutely loves catching those around. She loves the water, hence why she's in the pool having a good play. She's all nice and clean. Burma's had a little bit of a hose off as well. And you can see when they've had a bit of a hose off, all their lovely nice pigmentation down their trunk and on their ears as well. Some elephants have more pigmentation than others. Burma's got quite a bit of it down her trunk there, but generally when they're nice and wet, what Angela will probably do, she's had a bit of a play with the boys and this hose, she's throwing it around. Hey, you love a hose, don't you? We've gone through a couple hoses.
Taking the hose off with her.
But it's a whole heap of fun with her, which is cool. And that's what we want from Angela, is have as much fun as we can throughout the day. She's still a young elephant. Like I said, she's probably in her young teenage years. Burma's just going to lie over there up the front there in the sand, so like I was saying, once these guys are nice and wet, quite commonly what they'll do is throw a heap of substrate on themselves. You can see it all along Burma's back there where Anna's having a bit of a check. So when they have a sleep at night, Angela, you going to catch Andrew or not?
He's chasing the boy.
Catch up with that boy. She's like, that's my toy.
Chasing the
man. In the mud wallow maybe. Good girl. So we've got some mud up the front here. Just recently got in some new mud. They quite love throwing that all up and along themselves as well. So mud and sand or dirt up the back there. We just tracted some up. Looks like she might be heading out to the dirt up the back.
It's a mud club.
But we just tracted that up this morning. So that works as sunblock for these guys. They get
They love mud.
just as sensitive to the sun as us, so they'll cover themselves. Like Burma's got a nice coating of sand on herself now, but they'll absolutely cover themselves in mud or sand. And that's just like us putting on sunblock just to give them, a little bit more protection throughout the day. You can see Burma's lying over there. Elephants, they'll sort of lie over on their side like that for a couple hours a night on one side, and then they'll get up and turn around and then lie on the other side. And that's to have a nice deep sleep. They will stand and doze, especially on a nice sunny day like today. They'll stand and doze in the sun. But yeah, to have a deep sleep, they'll lie on their side, just like Burma was there.
You see it?
Burma generally sleeps around 3 hours
Lean
a night.
forward.
You can't see, but inside the barn there, we've got a big mulch bed. We've got the doors closed at the moment, but they'll sleep on that.
She just runs everywhere like a teenager.
Summer when it's really nice and sunny.
I got it,
Like at the moment, they'll quite often lie on the sort of back of the paddock area with a nice gradient hill which they can use to get back up. But they've got a nice little favourite spot out the back of the paddock there. When it's nice and warm, they'll sleep out there. Emma's having a look at Burma's feet. So it's another important behaviour that we do with these girls, and that's to check them over. They have, like I said, 5 nails on the front. From the back, we've got this big cushion, sole-like on the bottom of their feet, and there's natural tread lines. Sometimes they can get foreign objects stuck in the soles of their feet. Might be a stone or a bit of bark. So what we do is we make sure that we check those feet. Make sure if there's anything in there, we can take it out. We quite often use a horse hoof knife and a rasp just to shake and tidy up their feet and the cuticles.
I got it.
But these guys, their nails do wear, hence why we have sand in the enclosure here. That's to help with wearing down those nails.
7 minutes.
Angela's back in the hole. She's probably going to come in and out. Probably have a bit more of a play in the mud there as well.
Where's
But
the
yeah,
other
these guys are
elephant?
absolutely amazing animals. Unfortunately, they're an endangered species. So,
Where's the other elephant?
there's a few projects that we have been supporting for a number of years now. One of them is collaring of wild elephants
where's
in
the
Sri
other
Lanka,
one?
so
In
that's
the
where
pool
Angela
again?
is from. Sri Lanka's got around about a population of 22 million people, and around about 7,500 wild Asian elephants. Unfortunately, these guys come into a lot of conflict with people where Sri Lanka's only around about half the size of the North Island here in New Zealand. So you can only imagine with 22 million people and around 7,500 elephants, they do come into conflict. You can see, they're lovely animals. Not running around like
they have
lunatics at the moment, like
their
Angela.
trunk,
Shaking the
But they
dust off.
are, unfortunately for them, they
I
come
like
into a lot of
it. She
conflict.
like
It
has
comes
her
down to
tongue
habitat
like
and
Kelly
in search
all
of
the
food.
way
So
up
over in Sri
here
Lanka,
all
you have
the
a lot
time.
of
What is?
farmers which do grow crops.
Like her
And in these areas, you have
trunk.
elephants that see
Yeah.
those
You know, like they
green
go like
crops and
that?
they
Yeah.
obviously
I like
want
it.
to eat
Yeah,
and
they
there's,
go like
you know,
that.
a lot of
Like he
competition with
loves
food
the
out
water
there.
in his mouth.
No,
So
I
unfortunately,
like
these
it when
elephants
they
are
go
getting
like
shot
a
at
cow.
and they break into these
Yeah.
crops.
That's
And
what,
in retaliation,
Dumbo does.
elephants
Like that.
are then
Yeah.
attacking people as well, and that's coming down to survival, and wanting to protect their young, or males wanting to get as big as they can get to then reproduce. So they're wanting to eat more and more, healthier, greener food. So unfortunately, with that going on, ooh, is that a big roar? Good kill. Burma might get a little bit excited too shortly. But these guys have got a range of different vocalizations. That's one of them, a nice little roar, pretty cool. They've got little squeaks as well. Quite commonly, Burma will squeak when Angela starts getting excited. Burma's actually got a really, impressive trumpet. It's almost ear deafening if you're real close to her. But they've also got, a roar, some chirp. Sometimes they just got a very low frequency rumble which they let off.
They're changing
But
over.
when they are really, really excited, like Angela's getting quite excited now playing with the toys, and Angela Burma will probably rush over shortly and have a bit of a squeak as well. Hey, Burma. Oh, you're going to get little hose as well. Good
Look
girls.
on Facebook.
Oh, you hear Burma's little squeak.
Whoa!
There's the big trumpet. Good girl, Burma. I'm not going to try and talk over that. I'm going to let you guys enjoy that while they have a bit of a play. But thanks for coming along. If you've got any questions, I'll come around and answer them for you. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Auckland Zoo.